G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Weekend Mish. Now on this one we have something absolutely epic planned. It's going to be a 12-day adventure into the most remote part of New Zealand. We have 2 or 3 goals while we're in here. First one is to find and harvest a mature red stag or potentially a chamois buck. The second one is to make our extraction point on the west coast in the Arawatta River. The third one is just to have an awesome time, explore some new country and stay safe out there.
Well, we've got some existing members, myself and Gabe, as you always see. We've got Gabe's brother Finn, and then Gabe's brother Finn's mate Finn. So Finn, Gabe, Rez.
12 to 15 days, it's going to be incredible. We've got all our food with us, plus some more we need to find out there. Let's get into it.
Big stags around here. The holy grail. This is what we want it to be.
The plan for the rest of the day, and actually the next 2 to 3 days, is a lot of traveling. We've identified a catchment maybe about 2 years ago that we believe to potentially hold the ultimate stag, the dream animal we've always been chasing. So we're going to use the next 2 or 3 days to travel, hunt, and potentially bunker down and camp from some really bad weather. And then we'll be in there for X amount of days. Another 4 hours until we're at the next major part of this mission, which is a big climb over a big mountain pass, and we'll be there. The one positive of being slower than we thought we were is that it's prime time hunting. So for the next 4 hours, we're in the game.
We've got a good sight at our final climb for this evening, and I will be saying it looks very brutal.
My pulse should be on it. That is where we're going tonight. That. We're going up there. We've seen some animals, but we've got no time to look or assess. We've got to keep pushing hard, and she's going to be beautiful up there. Looking forward to seeing a bit of alpine glow.
Alright, well, day 1 complete. Had a feed, it's been a bloody big day, it's been a big push, and it's going to be very, very good to get a good night's sleep tonight. All the boys are pretty shagged, but it's good to get the legs pumping, and yeah, but we shall see you guys tomorrow. Alright, well we've all packed up and time to start day 2. We've got straight into an ascent up and over the main divide, which is going to be pretty cool, so I reckon let's hit it.
She's raining, she's a bit average, and the boy's going to get wet, but we've got to push forward.
Yeah.
As we're pushing here, the plan for today is to make it down into a big area of flats, and then if we have the time, push up and over another mountain pass, and then make camp there for the night, which will allow us to do a half day on Sunday, where we can access the dream spot, the hunting location we've been wanting to get to. So we're potentially still 1.5 days away from getting to where we want to, but there's good hunting along the way, and we'll just keep walking and walking and walking and walking and climbing and climbing and walking.
What do you reckon, lads?
Let's do it.
Oh, we've just been walking down, and we've just found a nice big chamois buck. Got Finn stuff on the rifle, and hopefully it's 250. It's just a few.
You can go live.
Like 4
Come
clicks.
forward with the bolt if you want.
4 clicks. Yeah. Yeah. They can load it.
Sweet as.
Yeah, he's just there.
Does it look like a good one, Liz?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it's hit. It'll come down. Go again.
Reload.
Move forward and another bullet. Alright, it's all good. Raz, here's a bullet. Here's a bullet. It'll go down.
Yeah, load it.
Yeah, nice. I got. It's all good. Yeah, it's a perfect shot, by the way. It just moved forward into it. Exact same spot. Exact same spot. Just go again if you can, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One more shot would be ideal.
Nice easy squeeze.
Yeah, nice easy squeeze off.
No rush, man.
No rush at all.
Yeah.
All right, lads. What just happened? Raz and Finn.
Just got my first chamois.
Nice. Well done, mate.
Happy days. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and such a sick catchment as well, eh?
Cheers, boys, for setting it up.
Pretty stressful. Finn spotted it, started boosting, and then quickly chucked the rifle to him, and he just drilled it. So that's sick, man. Well done.
Cheers, boys.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
It was a pretty stressful moment. You know, we sort of Finn spotted him, he spooked, Gabe got a quick assess on him, marked him down as a good buck, so we quickly whipped the rifle out and he drilled it. So it's a nice buck. It's old, and it's got a bit of length. That's what you want for your first buck. That's pretty cool.
All right, absolute beauty. We've come up and retrieved this animal, really mature chamois buck, so we're so stoked on that. Unfortunately, we've lost a horn on the fall, but that's all right. Our priority here is really meat for the next few days. We're kind of aiming to be somewhat self-sufficient or buff out our food for a wee bit. So we're stoked to take a mature head and most importantly, get some meat for the next few days. We're going to take 2 back steaks, probably some rump steak, and as much as we can carry for the next 2 to 3 days before the meat may go off.
Yay. Chamois meat is bloody tasty. If anyone who hasn't tried it, try it.
What you got there, mate?
Prime chamois rump, and Finn's now getting me the back steaks. Oh, we've got the meat, we've got the horn on pack, and we're going to get out of here. We've got a long day ahead of us, so let's just keep charging.
Boost on that way.
Let's go. So the boys continue on and we can finally see the saddle that we are keen to get to tonight. We may not, but I'm not sure. How's my pole? Is it there?
No, this is way.
Is it?
That way?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There. That's where we're going. It's going to take us another probably 8 or 9 hours, but we'll give it a fair go. Thank you. From here, we're about to carry on along a little bit of a plateau and then drop off the side down into the bushline. And once we drop into the bushline, we've got a hell of a bash out to these flats.
This is the first bit of deer sign we've seen. Big stags around here, just around the corner. Beauty, mate.
We've just spied a chamois buck, or actually a few chamois, and one of them looks to be a ripping buck, probably over that 10-inch mark. So we're going to assess him a little bit more, really make sure it's up there with big enough, and then think about squeezing off on him. He knows something's up, and it's quite a long range shot. So there he goes. Yeah, he's up. All good? Yep. I'm on it if you're ready. Aim low.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone down. Good stuff, boy. Epic shot. Big buck down, big buck down, big buck down.
Boys, how good?
Big buck down. Well done, big
Good
buck.
shot.
Big buck down. Yeah, boy.
That was sick. That was sick. It was about 560 yards, so it was a big shot. But he went down nicely, so that's good. Me and Finn had to boost up and retrieve him. It's gonna be a big send, and then have some lunch. But yeah, I am bloody stoked.
We have shot 2 sham dogs today, but this chamois buck we've seen up here ticked above the 10-inch mark for us, which is impossible to walk past. So the benchmark may be raised even further, but we ain't turning down a 10-inch sham.
No,
if
mate.
he is, we do.
Yeah, let's hope.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, good
Right.
stuff, mate.
Let's get there. Just smash out. Let's climb up to the sham. It's very, very brutal. The fellas are down there. The sham is all the way up in there.
In the meantime, we've had the job of consolidating some equipment and most importantly, a mega cook-up. It's got all this meat from before, cut into thin slices, ready to go into this lightweight pan. And in order to save some food and potentially be able to push out to the 13th, 14th day, we're just gonna eat about 5 kilos of meat.
Me and Finn have got up to this buck now and I'm bloody stoked. He's a ripper buck, epic hook, nice age, we're bloody stoked. Gonna take the meat off him and get out of here. This is my first chamois I've shot in a couple of years, so I'm over the moon. It's been a hell of a mission and good to get him on the deck. So let's get down to the boys and have a feed, I reckon.
Next load of chamois on the go. We've been polishing it off. What's going on?
Well, we just had a good feed for lunch. Thanks for Gabe and Finn. And then we're about to charge on down the valley further to these nice flats. So we might hunt this evening and then camp on. So, bloody good. But we've got a bush bash to go and it's gonna suck. We're just starting the charge down the bush now and it's pretty grim, but it's good. It's fun. These are the fellas. Stuff is rather steep.
Boys have made it down to the flats. Pretty hurting at the moment, but good signs the river's low, so the river travel should be good. Big lad is buggered over here.
Sucked. Big time.
Yeah, good man. But what have we got coming inbound? What have we got inbound?
We've got square.
We've got square.
We have square.
We've got marshmallow square. Marshmallow square inbound. Woo. Wrap your laughing gear around that. Jesus. I mean, Jesus. We're just about to start our walk out the valley floor now, so we're in a bit of a creek system. The river's low enough for us to be able to push out of here, so hopefully it's only 2 k's until we're hunting and camping this evening. Really exciting times. We might even see a deer on the way out. As we said, we're using this river to travel down, and this comes with plenty of river crossings, so we've sacrificed the boots. We got wet boots.
Alright, well we're almost at the flats we want to camp, and this is the last obstacle. A nice deep river crossing. I'm going to go for it and see how it goes. Hopefully I don't get too wet.
Stay safe.
Alright, so camp's all set. The boys are all sorted. And me and Finn, as in my brother Finn, are going to head out for a quick evening hunt on the flats. Hopefully we can see some deer. So I've just come onto the flat now and there are deer everywhere. I've seen one young stag. Gonna try and get some footage. Big mama hides very close, like 200 yards. Really good signs for the evening. It's bloody awesome. She's beautiful, beautiful country. Hopefully a mature stag pops out. Bloody good. It's getting cold and we're soaking wet, so we're going to start heading towards camp. It's been a bloody awesome evening.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Make a toss on that, mate. Oh, delicious.
Well, it's the end of day 2. We're going to end it with a nice good feed and a good night's sleep, I reckon, and there's going to be rain tomorrow, so it could be good for a wee sleeping, but yeah, it's been a bloody good day, and we shall see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, it is a new morning. The boys are in great nick, and Riley's putting on a bit of a striptease for us.
I'm in serious pain.
Raz has got a wee bit of a niggle at the moment, so just trying to work that out, and it's a bit of a tent morning because she's rainy as outside. I'm still stuck in the tent, and what are you doing, mate?
Chefing up a wee feed, mate. Bit of chamois on the pan. Bloody good.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Both the fins have freeze-dried some hummus here, and we'll load that up in a bowl. Excellent nutrition. Bloody delicious too. The rain has now cleared and the boys are getting out of here.
Locked and loaded.
Bloody fantastic. Gonna get into a big 800 vert climb, hopefully up and over into the next catchment for this evening. Good to go. Let's do it.
Oh, you
Undies, undies, undies.
Okay.
Oh yeah, baby. Back at it. Finn, what's your pen situation going on in here, mate?
Working in the mills. Yeah.
Oh, I've got
Mate.
to take them off.
You should probably take those off right now.
Just got to cross this river here, and we're going to head all the way up that creek. It's looking pretty gnarly, and it's good wee stint for us this morning, but it should be good. Woo. Yeah, I reckon let's get into it and get up there.
Oh, the boys have made it to the tops now, and we're just about to start the final ascent up to the big saddle. It's bloody beautiful up here. Check it out.
I ain't in your undies yet. Top blood now.
Oh, that's so much better. Instant relief.
Nice.
Oh, we're just about to come over major pass number 2 for the trip. Four Brothers Pass for all the boys, 4 brothers. About to do it. Let's head over.
This is epic. We've just picked up a few stags on the other side, which is pretty cool. Got Gavin spotted. What do you reckon, mate?
Oh yeah, found a few stags. Hopefully this one's a nicey, but looking forward to putting the glass over some animals and hopefully finding a good one. Just nice young ones at the moment, so it's bloody good. Promising for the next few days and maybe this evening. Yep, bloody good. Down into, there we go, and then up there tomorrow.
Well, we've made it down to the flats. Gonna boost across and find ourselves a nice wee comfy place to call home for tonight. It's been a bloody good day, and yeah, let's go find a good spot, eh?
Well, that's a wrap for day 3. She's been a beautiful morning to start with, and then a nice push in the evening. We're looking forward to tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is the day that we get into the honey hole, the place we've been wanting to get to for the last 2 years. We cannot wait. It's going to be a massive day, and I suppose we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, good morning. It's a new morning. We're woken up much earlier this morning to try and give ourselves a bit more time to push further today.
Here's Riley. You can't see him.
Hello there.
We go. LA today.
Alright, the boys have packed up tent, ready to get straight into a brutal ascent until we reach the next major pass of the trip. We're so excited. Can't wait to see the crux catchment of this trip in hopefully a couple of hours. It's just
Pretty damn cool. We're sort of 10 minutes into our climb, and we've got a deer.
Young stag, about 80 yards. Right there. Have a look.
Well, that nice young deer we spotted is now flying away underneath a helicopter. Goodbye, helicopter. We walked for a long time to get in here, and it's a bit of a bugger to see a bit of waro action. So that's wild animal recovery operations, shooting deer out of helicopters, which to some degree has to happen for sure. But when you're a hunter and you push into these big remote catchments, it is a bit of a bugger to see. However, we can do absolutely nothing about it, so we shall continue.
Well, we're all climbing up to the 3rd big pass of the trip. This one's pretty epic. And the rocks and nothingness. But no, it's just epic up here. It's amazing country, and the lads are loving it. It's been a big 4 days. Woo. We're going to spend a couple days here because this looks like us to the Holy Grail. This is what we want it to be. So hopefully we can get some big stags and whatever else down here. But yeah, this is pretty freaking cool to lay eyes on it for the first time.
Alright, we're on the next descent of the trip, down from our 3rd major pass. It's actually beautiful clear bush, and we're really enjoying it at the moment.
Well, the lads have pushed down the bush, and we've made it to the flats. It's bloody nice down here, and then we've got a bit of a flat section to go before another ascent for the evening. But yeah, nice to take the top off for a wee bit and get a bit of sun.
Alive, mate.
Pain cave.
Pain cave. Alive, mate.
Very much alive.
Good.
Alive and thriving.
Alright, now for those of you who aren't into your hunting or are wondering why we're making some of the decisions we're making, I thought I'd just explain a little bit about that. Now, we're trying to hunt with a bit of trophy management in mind, and that means we're looking for a mature male animal, ideally over 8 years old for red stags, and ideally in around that 40-inch mark if it's a nice big long donk. So yeah, we're not out here to shoot everything we see, because we want there to be plenty of deer growing and up and coming to be the big trophies of the future. But we are looking for a real big donk, 40-inch long, 8 years plus old, and hopefully a few points as well. And to add to that a touch, we are also looking for a bit of meat out here. So if we're shooting meat that comes in the form of a chamois buck, that would be a nice mature chamois buck, ideally over 9.5 or 10 inches, and or a female deer. There goes a creek.
We're just going to punch up the flats until we do all our river crossings, and we're going to sit down for a big lunch break midday, because it's bloody hot and it's going to be good to dry a bit of gear out, especially the boots.
Oh, how about that? Potentially one of the greatest park up spots of all time. It's time for lunch.
Oh yeah. Take us through this, mate. What's going on here?
Beautiful solar panel on the top of the pack. Currently charging the GoPros, usually charging a portable charger so we can keep the juice going into the phones, keep the Gossip Girl going all night long.
Well played, lads.
Very well done. And within 2 seconds, it looks like this.
I've moved in.
This is hard.
Oh, these are the very, very best moments in the hills, I reckon. We've got an hour and 20 we've given ourselves to just chill out and enjoy this absolutely incredible location. Boys going for a swim.
Go, boys.
Oh.
Alright, so we've done a bit of research into our food that we've got for the rest of the trip, and we've come to the conclusion that we do need to shoot at least 2 more animals to be able to get by, otherwise we will be skimping pretty hard. It does look like we have a lot of food, but for 4 blokes, it'll get mowed pretty quickly. Well, we've just had a bloody hour-and-a-half long park-up session. That was awesome. Good feed. We've recharged the soles, we've recharged the GoPros and the phones, and it's time to do a mega send to our camp tonight. So that'll be bloody good, but yeah, we've got a big send ahead of us, so we shall see you at the top.
We're climbing up to the Holy Grail, the place we've been wanting to get to for the last 2 years. Now we're going to spend the next 4 days up on these tops, hunting around, looking for the big mature stag we've always been searching for. It may even be 5, it may even be 6 days if we find the one we want. But it's going to be incredible. The trip really turns on from this moment now.
We're almost about to break the bush line. It's been a brutal uphill. Well, it's been very brutal for me. I don't know about these fellas, but I've been hurting. But we're almost there, which is good, and getting some prime hunting. Alright, well, we've just made it up to the tops and into some of the best looking country we've seen yet on this trip. This is looking bloody promising. It's a hard climb, but we're bloody stoked to be here. This looks epic. Check this out.
Let's just note that we are in one of the most remote and hardest places to get to in the South Island of New Zealand, and probably New Zealand, and Riley has done all of it in his undies pretty much.
I've literally gone 4 days over 3 alpine passes in my underwear. We have a lot more to go, and I'm still going to wear my undies.
Anything to save the weight, right?
Well, after a big day, we've made it home. Oh, that feels bloody good.
That is camp set, and me and Raz are going to get ready to go for a hunt, so we'll take you with us. First few animals of the evening located. A nice young stag, a chamois, and some hinds. Bloody good start. Cheeky rock climb back out of you. Well, that just about wraps up a bloody awesome evening hunting for us. We didn't find the big dog we were looking for, but we've still got 4 more days in this absolutely incredible location, and many more days after that. So it's back to the tents for us now.
It's been a bloody good day on the foot, and we're going to finish it off with some chocolate pudding or chocolate cake, because it is Big Gabe Ross's birthday today. What do you reckon, mate? Have you had a good day?
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better way to spend my birthday. Day 4 in the pain cave, and time for some chocolate cake. It's great.
Nice. Sweet. Oh, the start of day 5. We're just about to split up in 2 pairs and go for a wee morning hunt. This is looking bloody good up here, and thank God we're leaving the tent up, because that's quite nice. We can just get up and go. Me and Finn have seen no deer this morning, so we're just going to go back and regroup with Gabe and other Finn to see what they're seeing. But yeah, their side looks a lot better from last night, so hopefully they've picked up some good animals. They've picked up a couple of animals, a young stag, a couple of hinds, and a unicorn chamois buck, but not the big boy we're after yet, so we're going to keep glassing and hopefully we can find him somewhere in here. This is bloody epic country. Lovely mountain kea. Bloody beautiful birds. It's epic to see them up here, but they can be quite annoying and they can mess your stuff up pretty quickly. But yeah, still pretty cool to see them.
The world's only alpine parrot. Cinque.
Stunning, but annoying. Oh, that's a wrap for our morning hunt. It was pretty good. Saw a few animals kicking around, a couple of young stags, young chamois buck, which was nice, but we're just having a quick feed, some oats and a coffee. Can't complain with that. Bloody good. We're feeling pretty shattered, but we've earned a bit of a break now. We saw 3 hinds this morning, a couple of stags last night, nothing mature, plenty of chamois. Now time to have a big park up. Alright, we're currently preparing for about 100 mils of rain in the next 12 to 14 hours. So we're moving our tent from a potential wet patch to a bunker zone, slightly elevated out of the water. Riley and I have created this big old rock wall here, and we're going to put the fly down there because the weather's going to be coming that way. Weather is coming from there, and
into the tent. Here are the lads. We're getting done a little bit further on the fly here. Pretty decently set up. After a bit more looking at the forecast, it's indicated we may have some more time on the back end of this trip, and because of that the call has been made that we really need to secure another meat animal. So myself and Technological Finn are going to head out on a bit of a mission this evening and see if we can't secure some meat for the fam. Ideally in the form of a chamois buck, maybe a hind, or potentially just anything that moves, because we're really hungry. So yeah, bloody good. The rain cloud's getting a lot darker. We're expecting this to come through at about 7 or 8. So if we don't shoot our meat before then, we're going to have to tuck into our freeze dries for the next tent day in a wee bit, and we could be in a little bit of trouble in the back end, quite reliant on shooting another animal. So it would be really nice to find an animal this evening to relieve some of that stress and really be able to fill our bellies for the tent day. So we've just come into a few animals now. There's a chamois doe and a kid, and there's an individual doe without a kid out to the left there. So I think, based off our ambition to stay out here for many more days and the rain coming in, we need to take this animal. It's not something we typically do with regards to quality trophy management. It's not something we advise on typical trophy hunting trips, but for the sake of this trip, it's something that we need to do, and we're going to be very grateful for the meat. So I'm going to squeeze off in a second here when it turns broadside. Alright, well that's meat secured. We're going to go up and recover this animal now, do the butchery process, all of that stuff, and pretty much cut up the entire animal to take back to camp. So that is bloody perfect for us. Couldn't have played out any better really. So yeah, we'll head up to this thing and have a wee look-see. So this is a chamois doe, not what we would typically target, but in the situation we're absolutely happy to take this animal. We're bloody stoked. It's going to feed us for the next 2 to 3 days and probably allow us to push out to day 13, 14 or 15 even. So we're going to take every morsel off this animal and get ready to bunker down for the next day, maybe even day and a half. Well, the weather's coming in, so we're getting out of here back to camp. Now we have just picked up a much more promising stag, bit more length, bit more age, couple more points. Now he's still not of the age class and or size we're after, so he is safe, but it's really cool to see some promising signs of a nice stag, and absolutely loving it.
Finn, can you show your torch again?
I don't even need to do anything. Bloody good night's sleep up here in the hills. How good is this?
I love the sound of the rain on the roof.
Let's hope that bomb site dig holds up. This is brutal.
Good morning.
Morning. Yeah.
Good morning, Vietnam.
And have a look at this. So yesterday our tent was in the bottom of there, and those 2 tarns, now 1, is where we've been getting the water out of. So luckily we moved our camp up onto a little bit of a ridge. There is also now a completely new tarn there with almost a bit of a flowing river into it. Water here, and we wake up to the blue skies.
Well, we're having dal and chamois wraps for lunch. This looks bloody brilliant. I cannot wait to wrap my lips around this.
Oh god, that looks like a poo pie.
Poo pie?
Yeah.
That looks like a lot there.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh well, we've left our bomb-proof campsite, and now we're away to find our next campsite. Decent wee climb and then a bit of a down sidle to a beautiful high mountain tarn. Lots of hunting inbound this evening. What do you reckon, lads?
Pretty keen. Let's get into it. Chinquay, let's end it.
Chinquay.
Where we're heading is just to that flat over there for this evening, and then tomorrow, the next day, we're going to go straight up through that face and over that pass. It looks quite gnarly from here, but exciting. Let's go hit it.
There's a red hind right here. Beautiful animal. See you later, mate. So cool.
One thing that we never take for granted as hunters and explorers into New Zealand is being able to get to epic places like this big head basin with these amazing views that behind me here. You never get used to this stuff, and it is just really shows that New Zealand is one of the most beautiful countries in the world and how lucky we are to get to spend as many days as we want in it. So yeah, this is absolutely stunning. I am so stoked to be here. Let's continue.
Well, as you can see, we've now made camp for the night, and we're getting ready to settle in, have a little bit of food, and then head out for a nice evening hunt. So yeah, looking very, very promising for this evening.
Alright, so we've just had a good feed, set up camp, we're about to boost off for our evening hunt. Some bloody good animals over there, some bloody good looking country, so I reckon let's go and hit it and see if we can find this big boy we've been looking for a long time.
Looks very, very good this evening. Let's do it.
Let's go.
We're still gonna wait out for the big stag. Hopefully he comes out. Bloody awesome stuff. Well, the clag is really set in now, so we can't see anything past like 30 meters. And that has meant we've pretty much missed out on a full evening of prime time. But that's okay. We're gonna head back to camp soon, make up some good soup, and then hit the hay ready for an early morning tomorrow. On our way home, we just had the coolest encounter ever. We said 2 stags playing within about 50 yards of us, and then just burst out to like 350. Don't even know we're here, they're just playing around. So cool to see these animals just having fun and having a jam. Pretty epic. The stags were just in here. Now they're down in there.
It's a new morning, the conditions are bloody perfect to go for a hunt. The boys got up at 2:30 this morning to go climb some peaks up here behind me. So me and Gabe are going to go do them a favour and go for a big morning hunt and see if we can find the big dog I'm finally looking for. As this morning is probably one of the best mornings we've had for hunting, so let's go.
Oh, it's been a good morning glassing session so far. I've picked up a few more deer, a couple of hinds, in case picked up a young stag. It's looking promising. This country is looking so good. We're still waiting out for this big boy to walk out, hopefully right in front of us. Yeah, this is looking bloody awesome.
We're just going to booze back to camp now and chill out and wait for the boys to get back. Yeah, bloody good.
Movie time.
Movie time. So keen. Chinquay.
Chinquay. This is the biggest chinquay of all time. Alright, well we've been sitting on our asses all morning. We've just got word from the boys over the inReach that they have successfully summited their peaks that they aim to summit, and they're making a really good time down. Now what that means for us is we are going to be able to pack up tent, have it all ready for when they get back, and we're going to blast that way. We're going to go over an unnamed, incredibly high mountain pass into potentially the next best stag country of the trip, and then we have 4 incredible days of bluebird weather and stag hunting ahead of us. We may have to set up an abseil, we may have to do some pitches to get over, and the road ahead is very uncertain, but we cannot wait. So excited, so excited.
Now, if you're liking this, unfortunately you're going to have to wait to the next episode. We do have another 7 days ahead of us, absolutely sending. But yeah, if you've liked this episode, like and subscribe, all that weird stuff. And yeah, check out this next episode, because it is going to be freaking awesome. Let's hit it. Let's hit it.
Right, so the helicopters come in. Here goes another 3. I'll just chuck them in the pan there. There's a 4 meters.